I'm doing a project that's called 7 Rules to 7 Figures. When you first think of that title, you automatically think money. But 7 figures is not only money, but it's the currency of all of the things that you learn as you mature. So I think a lot of the knowledge I have now is worth 7 figures. I think a lot of the experience that I have is worth 7 figures. When you sit down and you talk to a person like myself who has lived in certain different countries, who has been in the Navy, who has slept on the streets of New York, who has done a movie that is over 100 million in the box office. It's life experience that people pay for. So with that being said, there's so many rules that I broke that when I started following certain rules, these 7 certain rules specifically, that's when I started to make the journey to 7 figures. And that's what this project is called. It's literally called 7 Rules to 7 Figures from the Shy to Dubai, because I'm from Chicago and this is where I landed. It's an escalation, you know, because if people don't know where you came from, your success doesn't mean as much to them.
100%.
But when they see that wide spectrum from the Shy to Dubai, it's how the hell did he get there? I'm a little kid from the south side of Chicago, you know? How did he get there? These are the rules that I followed that took me to my success. But these 7 rules will be a roadmap to how to get to the place that you're trying to go. And it's an audio visual book to where it gives you visuals from my real life. So I'm not just gonna talk about working with Jamie Foxx. I'm gonna show you on set with me, with Robert Downey Jr., with Jamie as we're working, as I'm telling you when I started discovering these 7 rules. And so with different times in my life, different periods of my life, this is what I'm going to allow myself to put into the world to help people not run into the same potholes and same mistakes that I ran into. So if I can give some piece of advice, some piece of knowledge that people can actually walk away with, that's tangible, that you can listen back to years later or a couple months later when you need a refresh, you know.